Welcome to SimplyRail and a demonstration here of the double crossing controller. Now you can animate your crossing lights in response to your train movement. Quick demonstration of what it's like. Here we've got track 1, a distance sensor, 2 close sensors either side of the track and another distance sensor. And here we've got track 2, because this is a double track, a distant, a close, there your road would be, a close the other side and a distance. So let me show you what it will look like with the train going past. Train just on track 1 will come to your distance sensor and your crossing lights are active. Train proceeds to the close sensor, to the crossing, and now the close sensor the other side of the crossing. As soon as the train passes that sensor, it will clear. Our lights have stopped and we go past our far sensor and we're right to go. And that works in both directions, so the distant one from the other direction and clear and reset. Now you can see here I'm just using a stick with black tape on it, so even the underside of a black loco or wagon will be fine. Operates in either direction, and this one with 2 tracks. Now trains going in opposite directions, so we have this one operate track 2 and another train then comes. So track 1 is now clear, but because track 2 is active, the lights are still on, and now they're clear as track 2 comes. So we had trains coming from either direction and everything operated just as it should. So let me explain a little bit more. We've got 8 detectors here, and I've got the detector itself which is separated so it can go under the board and you can make adjustments here. So when that detector is active, we have both lights. One is for power, one is for when there's a train above it, and you can adjust the trim pot there so that you can match your sensitivity. So you always want it so it's off when there's no train, on when there is. They are actually quite easy to set up. We've got our crossing light. Now the crossing light is not supplied with the kit because you'll have different scales and you'll have your own preference of a crossing light as well. But the rest of the kit here all comes mounted on the board with the display here, and the display matches what I was talking about. You may have seen those lights changing. On this particular demonstration, because I'm testing for a customer, I've got over here, which is essentially the Servo 7 with some modifications, so it will activate boom gates. So it's just one input. You can still fully adjust the position of the servos. You can also adjust the speed, and you can adjust the direction if that was a problem. So let me just demonstrate again. A train comes through. Our boom gates have come down. Our lights are flashing. Once we're clear of the crossing, the lights are off and the boom gates go up. And it's really that simple. Now the timing of when the lights and boom gate will actually operate is dependent on where you place the sensor on your track. So for prototypical speeds in HO, typically if the distance sensor is about 1 to 1.5 metres from the road crossing, that's sort of ideal. The close sensors actually want to be as close to the road as you can get reasonably, because that means the crossing will be cleared as soon as it's cleared that sensor on the far side from the direction it came from. And then your other distance sensor, that's sort of same 1.5 metres. So each of the distance sensors are 2 metres long, the lead that comes with them. The close sensors are about 1 metre, so you could mount this on your fascia or under your layout, and you would have a fully functioning crossing. It's really quite simple to put in. Now we've got a reset switch here just in case something happened and you accidentally triggered and you wanted to reset the crossing. You've got a pin here so you can reset with a switch external to this on the fascia or something like that. You've got I'll talk about the out negative first. That output will go negative when the crossings are active, and that's what's actually controlling the servos. But that out negative could also go into the in of a second board, and you could have crossing lights for a 4-track crossing. Now you can actually continue that out as much as you like. You could have an 8-track crossing and it will work and protect the crossing from every track on that crossing. You can also have 3 if you use this with a 1-track crossing, which is also available. The only other one then is the out positive, and the out positive will go from 0 volts to 5 volts when the lights are active, and you might use that to operate a solenoid or something like that if you wanted to incorporate sound into the scenario as well. So there you have it. It's quite simple, but means you've actually got crossing lights that operate prototypically with your trains. And you can also incorporate boom gates with the Servo 7. I've also got another board version of the Servo 8 which will do 2 or 4 crossing gates, and so that's available as well if you'd like that. Okay, thank you.